trucks have been seeded into the racing bracket based on a random draw. You see that there's going to be 4 head-to-head matchups, and the winners of those matchups will then move on into your semi-final round. Hampton, who's ready for JCB Racing?
From Champaign, Illinois, Mark Hall, Raminator. He's facing off against a young man from Rockport, Texas, Alex Bardin. Just get it done too. Alex Bardin, just get her done too. He's moving on to the semifinals, the first driver in that spot. From Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mikayla Tulachka, Megalodon. She's facing off against the girl right here, hometown girl from Hampton, Virginia, VanCleave, Toro, Loco. Competitor from Chicago, Illinois, Kraehmer, Rammunition. Going head to head with the girl from Charlotte, North Carolina, Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. We're moving on down with round 1 of JCB Racing. We're on the way to our semi-final round with those fastest 4 drivers moving on, and only 2 remain to make it into the Monster Jam JCB Racing Finals. Now, there's already some drama starting off early here. Yesterday's BKT overall event champion, Menninga, the driver of Gravedigger, was unable to compete in round 1 of racing. We do have our pit reporter, Kay Young, who's back there. She's going to be catching us up with everything going on behind the scenes. So we'll keep you updated, but already some drama starting off early.
What ended up happening is this little tiny piece in my hand that can fit into my palm actually broke off of the oil pump. So you can see that Chandler West and Logan Vessels are currently working on trying to change out the oil pump. They didn't know that this was broken. They just thought they were losing oil pressure. It was going to be a quick fix. And now it looks like, obviously, we're not seeing Menninga and Gravedigger here in JCB Racing. They're still working on changing that oil pump, and we're hoping that maybe we'll be able to push Menninga and Gravedigger down into the kind of end of the second competition, which will be Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. So that is an update. We'll keep you posted if there's anything else going on.
What do you guys think? If you think that Toro Loco is moving on to the finals, make some noise. Or do you think it's just get her done 2 moving on? Sounds like y'all think Toro Loco will be doing it, but let's find out. We're moving to the line. Only 1 can move on to the finals. Let's go racing. Rammunition's moving on to the finals. Let me hear ya. Or will it be ThunderROARus moving on? People have spoken, but let's find out who's facing off against Toro Loco in the finals. Stay glued to the line. Those lights keep coming. The two-time Monster Jam World Finals champion from Houston, Texas, former broadcaster turned Monster Jam superstar, Colt Stevens, ThunderROARus. Facing off against an International Series driver, she comes from a magical place right here, Hampton, Virginia, hometown girl, representing the ladies, VanCleave, ThunderROARus takes on the first 8 points of today. Kicking it off on a Saturday. Bounces right back. He made it to the JCB Racing Finals yesterday, but fell to Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger. He says, not today. He claims those first 8 points. Hampton, if you guys are loud enough, I think we can get him out of this truck. So make some noise for Colt Stevens, ThunderROARus.
A JCB Racing win right here in Hampton. What does this mean to you?
Man, it's absolutely awesome to come to this epic venue, come away with somewhere my dad has been, and come away with a win. We have a great lineup. The girls here are bad fast. The guys are awesome. So coming away and putting T-Roar on top in Gravedigger country, it don't get better than that.
You are off to an amazing start. You got your first 8 points this afternoon. We're rolling into the second competition, the Great Clips 2 Real Skills Challenge. You were throwing down some crazy attempts yesterday. Do you think you can carry this momentum through?
Well, there's no doubt about it. We got a bunch of events coming along. I can't wait. I've been having a lot of fun with skills. This dirt is perfect. Hopefully we can throw something down. I know they're working really hard on the Gravedigger truck back there, but you know what? This T-Roar truck is dialed in thanks to Adam and all the crew back there. I can't wait. I need to hear each and every one of you roar when we come out here, and we're going to get crazy in this truck.
Congratulations. Let's make some noise for your JCB Racing winner, Colt Stevens, ThunderROARus.
What's going to be happening here on the track? Poppy stoppers, wheelies, bicycles, moonwalks, and more. And Kay, are we ready? Do you want me to break it down for him real quick?
I think we should. You're going to log on to judgeszone.com because you're going to choose who our winner here is of our second competition. You're going to log on to judgeszone.com, or you're going to scan the QR code. You're going to put in the code attempts. Rainer and myself will let you know that scoring is open. You'll have 20 seconds to lock in your score at judgeszone.com. 10 being the best, 1 being not the greatest. And don't forget to click submit. All right, Hampton, who's ready for the Great Clips 2 Wheel Skills Challenge?
Raminator. Excited to see what Mark Hall pulls off for us out there on the track. He's just a throwback driver, but has some array of tricks out there that he can pull off. So let's see if he has any innovation coming in. But when you're competing for more than 30 years, man, you got a bag full of tricks. And here he makes his way to the track. Let's get this thing going. Mark Hall, Raminator. Textbook, especially in that first attempt there. He had issues with that yesterday, but bounces right back today, and it looked very smooth. So, seeing how you set the tone out there, it is up to you guys. Judgeszone.com, code HAMN. So go ahead and lock in those scores for Mark Hall and Raminator. Figure out what the tone will be moving forward.
What would you give him?
That's probably a 7 for me.
All right, sounds good.
All right, let's see the score right there, 5.507. So Hampton does it. You go from the most veteran athlete out there on the track to the youngest at 22 years old. Mikayla Tulachka, Megalodon. Remaining, you see the thumbs up and her waving in there. Mikayla, yeah, one more attempt. We're gonna give her a chance to refire.
In the middle of that run, though, right, you could hear that the power shut off in Megalodon, but the momentum made it one of the coolest tricks we've seen out there. She's refired. One more attempt left.
Nope, she might. Let's see, is she able to keep this thing going?
I'd love to see one more attempt from Megalodon.
You get the live look in there, you see her firing it up. There it is. Let's keep it going.
life, but what two great attempts, right?
Yeah, that first, do a barrel roll. I mean, so yesterday she was unable to finish her run in this competition. Today she says, you know what, I got the barrel roll. Why not, man? Puts a forward momentum popper and just walks it forward and then tumbles over. And I heard a little whoop from you, Kay, and then she was able to save it.
Oh, well, let's see what the score is.
Let's go ahead. Throw that score on the board. Yeah! 9.198. You see her fired up, hanging out the window there. Good job, Mikayla. She's now Jimmy Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Just technically sound right there. Seeing a lot of these drivers who were struggling yesterday in this competition coming out swinging, Mikayla and then Jamie as well. So it is up to you, but is it enough to take up that top spot? We'll find out.
We're about to see. The scores are in.
The score for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, is 8.315. So she's currently in second place. You saw him take the JCB Racing competition victory. Gonna go back to back. Colt Stevens, ThunderROARus. Colt Stevens, the B-boy, but isn't enough to take out the top spots. Quick hits too, man. He went out there quick and even tried on the opposite end of the ramp. Do you think there was some breakage out there?
Probably some type of axle issue, but we'll let you know. I'll let you know here in a little bit.
All right, the score for Colt Stevens, ThunderROARus is 5.996, so good enough for third. She finished second in JCB Racing, trying to claw her way to the top of that leaderboard. VanCleave, Toro, Loco. Do you think that there's any track conditions that you see that would like, they're going for this, or what is the movement happening
I
out
mean,
there?
yesterday we did see Menninga and Gravedigger try the bicycle attempt. So maybe we'll see some bicycles here. Maybe they'll try to change it up a little bit. We'll help the score.
All right, well, the score for Chelsea VanCleave, El Toro Loco, is 7.375, good enough for third place currently in the competition. Competing since 2018, Kraehmer, Rammunition. So that track is getting torn up, the traction changes, and it seems like it affected Kurt right there. So we saw poppers for most of the other drivers, of course, except from his Hall brothers teammate who did the reverse popper, Mark Hall. Well, let's see the score for Kurt on the screens. 2.132, currently consistency, one of the strongest drivers in the field. Alex Bardin, just get her done too.
To rewind back to 1995 when we were nothing, walking through those streets of Boston.
Alex, playing with our emotions. There it is. Enter the danger drawing. Here he comes. Just get it done too. Had that properly and went across the pod, so he does pull off the moonwalk across the pod, and the score for Just Get Her Done 2 is second place, 8.564. So through 7 jurors competition, I know that they're working on him. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make it out for this one. Let's find out. Move to throw it back into a moonwalk, unable to pull it off. Second time he says, give it to me. He goes for a sidewall off that bicycle, spins around 360, and this gets interesting because that was a strong run, but Mikayla Tulachka holding that top spot with a 9.198. She's the youngest driver in the field, and she's never gotten a two-wheel skills competition victory. So will she get her first? Or did Gravedigger just pull off the upset coming out here as the last driver? The score to beat 9.198. And the score for Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, is...
no shot.
The final driver in the competition, unable to make it out in JCB Racing, but says move out of the way, gets the competition win. Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger.
Well, redemption is yours, a broken fuel pump, and you were able to miss the first competition, but you made up here in the second competition. Congratulations.
Yeah, you know, it feels good. Those guys were working their butts off back there. I knew we had to get that truck back, man, and they knew it too. Like I said, man, this is as close as we get to the Gravedigger shop, and I'm gonna lay it all out on the line. We're probably out of the overall event championship by now, but I can promise you one thing. The rest of the afternoon, every time that Gravedigger truck hits this track, it's wide open, pedal to the metal, baby. All for you Gravedigger fans.
Let's make some noise here. Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge winner, Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger.
Tyler Menninga, Gravedigger, comes out final competitor and steals the competition victory away from Mikayla Tulachka. But we still have more Monster Jam action coming your way after this break. It is now officially halftime. If you need to take a break or head to the concession stands, do so right now. Maybe stop by the merch stands, pick up the latest Monster Jam Spin Master playset. And don't worry, we'll be back with some more Monster Jam, as well as our friends from USFMX. It's halftime, y'all.
Typically to you from Maryland. Orlando, Florida is where TJ Tiffany is. Little lazy boy. And Seacraft from Lisbon. Hampton, you just saw our Team USFMX Freestyle Motocross Riders. Let's show them some love right now. All right, we're gonna get into it. We'll have one attempt to throw down their wildest trick from ramp to ramp, and you, the fans, will have to decide who the winner is using judgeszone.com. But they only have one attempt, and you'll only have one time to score for our riders. It's the same way we've been doing it for our Monster Jam drivers. The code is still the same, and if you've not started scoring, this is the perfect competition to start getting those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. All right, guys, you ready? TJ, Duffy, all right, we're ready to go. They're ready to go. I'm ready to go. Hey, Landon, are you ready to go? He's ready to go. Hampton, are you ready for our best trick competition?
You didn't ask if I was ready to go.
Ray, are you ready?
I'm ready to go. Let's start this thing. Kicking it off. We got Nick Desmond. Nick Desmond from St. Augustine, Florida. Been riding for 18 years, but he's a fifth-year pro. He rides a 250. He's only rider on a 250. The rest of them are on a 450. So let's see how that fares for Nick Desmond.
Well, let's make some noise for Nick Desmond. Scoring is open. He throws down the Indian Air Heart Attack. That's what that move is called, the Indian Air Heart Attack. Time to get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com. You've got 7 seconds left on the timer there to get those scores in. Let's see what that score will be for Nick Desmond. That will be solely up to all of you here in Hampton Coliseum as we get set to see that score locked in. Ray, what is that score? I can't see it.
7.435 for Nick Desmond. We have our next rider coming up. Give it up for Brent Schwalm. Brent Schwalm from Princeton, Pennsylvania. Also riding for 18 years. He toured around Japan and all over the world on a bike. Not a bicycle, that bike right there. Grew up racing, demo racing. This man does it all. So let's see if he can take out that top score from Nick Desmond, because here he goes. Brent Schwalm.
Let's get louder right now for Brent Schwalm throwing down the exotic move here. Time to get those scores locked in at judgeszone.com with about 11 seconds on the clock now. We want to know what you think about that move, throwing down the exotic. Is it better? Is it cooler? Was it wilder enough than what we saw in Nick Desmond?
Dex definitely more flexible. That was a good point there. That toe point. Is it enough to get into the top spot? The score for Brent Schwalm is 7.703. You got a new leader, Brent Schwalm, but coming up next, TJ Tiffany. A veteran in the racing world from Orlando, Florida. This man is also in Hollywood. He was in Avengers Endgame. He was in Bad Boys 3. And he's also in Outer Banks, a Netflix show. He plays a character named Meatball, actually, and it's kind of been blowing up, so he's going virally famous with that Meatball character. Here he goes!
TJ Tiffany throws down the back flip. Score now, score now, score now! As my buddy Austin there would say.
Nice! Throwing the back flip right there, and added a little flair. TJ second on the pod. Is it enough to take you to the top spot? That is up to you. Do you watch a lot of Netflix, Kay?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What's your favorite show right now? What are you watching?
It's called a turning blue. Don't worry about it.
Well, let's see if he can get to the top spot. The score for TJ Meatball Tiffany, 9.082. Catch him on that Netflix show, man. That's pretty good. Congratulations to you, buddy. It is fantastic. But you have one driver, one rider remaining. Give it for Greg Duffy. Competitor from Graceville, Maryland. Only person to do a double front flip. I don't think he's going to be pulling that off today, but we'll see. Wasn't it a Netflix show? It wasn't a Hulu show, so they have a little battle going on as well as a final competitor here. So here he goes. Woo!
The no hands backflip by Greg Duffy. And now it will be up to you to decide here at judgeszone.com which backflip was cool. Was it TJ Tiffany's in the backflip in a little bit of a wave, or was it no hands? Look, Mom, no hands by Greg Duffy. Just call him Mr. Waka Flocka right here.
That's right. All right, here's your final competitor. We got ourselves a close match out there with TJ Tiffany. Hang on. The score to beat 9.082. And the score for Gregory Duffinson is... Yeah, you got a new leader! 9.546, Greg Duffy. This crowd has been pretty fun, so maybe we can do a little extra. What do you think?
I think we can.
You want to ask the guys?
Want to do some more tricks? All right, Hampton, would you like to see some more freestyle motocross? I think we shall. We will talk to Greg Duffy here in just a minute as he's our winner of our freestyle motocross best trick competition. But Hampton, we are going to throw it down again right here for you. But I need you all to get as loud, as wild, and as crazy as you can. Because the louder you are, the crazier the tricks, the wilder they air. When you see the tires hit that ramp, that mat, I need you all to make some noise.
But, okay, can we do another?
I don't know, you guys want to come back and do another? I think they want to. Yeah, we're going to go back around again. Greg is saying yes. Let's do it again. Hampton, you want to say it one more time? I can't hear you, Hampton. Are you ready to fly?
Some noise for the boys. Hold on. DJ, bring down the music real quick. Can we do one more time? Just one more, get the best move. What do you think?
One more time. Ray, this has to be the last time.
Okay, one more. I want to see all their FMX best trick moves. Let's see if they can pull it off. We need y'all to bring that energy. Once they hit that jump ramp, so here they come. They travel all over the world, the best of what they do. Competing for many years. US FMX, let them hear ya!
Make some noise for TJ Tiffany, Nick Desmond, Brett Schwab, and your best trick competition winner, Greg Duffy. They are your freestyle motocross riders. And we will catch up here in just a moment Congratulations, you're now 2 for 2. You took home the win yesterday, now event number 2. You got another win, but it was pretty close between you and TJ.
Yeah, you know, all the guys are riding great, and yeah, Virginia has some of the best fans, I tell you what. I'm from Maryland, I'm about 3 hours away. You guys are one of the loudest crowds that we've had this year, so kudos to you guys, thank you guys.
I want to know, what does it feel like to fly through the sky? I mean, it is the closest to the Superman power that I think anybody will ever get.
Yeah, it's definitely a feeling like nothing else. You know, it took a lot of time, a lot of hard work. I've been doing this since I was 7 years old. So yeah, going on 28 years now, I've been on a dirt bike. But yeah, times like this is awesome. Just having awesome fans around and some great truck drivers. And yeah, get loud for the rest of the show, guys.
We're excited. Congratulations to you. Make some noise right now for your best trick competition winner, Greg Duffy. Hampton, are you ready for the Sky Wheelie competition?
Finished second place in our previous competition. Can't you get to the top this time? Mikayla Tulachka, Megalodon. Second half of Monster J. Yeah, she came around out there pretty quick as well, just getting a quick hit off of the side pod, just the single stack log. So, what did you think about that? You know what to do. Judgeszone.com, code HAN.
Scores are locked in. We'll take a look at the video board, Ray. What is that score we're going to see?
And the score, 5.79A for Mikayla Tulachka, Megalodon. Champaign, Illinois, Mark Hall, Raminator.
Drivers use that log stack, right?
Yeah, it looked like you got more vertical there than Mikayla, but that's just from my eye. Once again, it is all up to you. That's wow factors and creativity coming into play. It seems like our drivers, sometimes they come out and kind of line up and take their time, but so far they're just coming out here and letting her fly. The score for Mark Hall, Raminator, is... You got a new leader, 5.828. He's currently tied for first place with Toro, Loco, Colt Stevens, ThunderROARus. ThunderROARus out there. Yes, high jump champion Colt Stevens. Coming out there, also off the same part of the pod, just the single stack, and it's more height to my height. Isn't enough to take the top spot for Mark Hall, Raminator, and the score for ThunderROARus is, yes sir, 7.724, currently in first place in this Kraehmer, Rammunition.
Night falls and I'm alone.
Okay, it's up to you, the fans. Was he the first one to go off the launch stack there? Okay, yeah, so he switched it up to a different side of the pod, maybe tried a different technique. Yesterday he did struggle in this competition, but did have a nice jump right there. And that score for Kraehmer, Rammunition, is 6.066. The truck to beat.
And here's the winner.
But he got the last competition victory. So far has 8 overall points. So finds it right back. He needs this right here. So this is what they have to weigh out there. Do they come out here, you know, literally firing on all cylinders and kind of risk breakage like that? So, of course, getting some good air, but is it enough to get to the top spot? And will he be able to compete at Monster Jam Freestyle? That score to beat, that 7.2 from Colt Stevens, ThunderROARus. And the score for Gravedigger is... He does get to the top, 8.990. Far on his way, of course, missing that first competition, so he does need to get to the top of the leaderboard, 8.990, making his way out of the truck. So he's taking a look at the damage done there, and we'll keep you posted. Was that too big of a risk, or will he be able to make it back to freestyle? Currently third place in this competition, Bardin, just get her done too. Bardin, man, he's impressive.
Showing up and showing out.
Showing up and showing out. It's my second time seeing him drive in person, and a young driver in this field as well, but making his name known. Also an independent driver, so he's putting a lot of work, but obviously it's paying off.
Alex with the good hair.
Well, let's see if he's able to get to that top spot. He's not. 7.043, currently 3rd place. And this next one, she was flying yesterday. Let's see if she can get to some new heights today. Chelsea VanCleave. In the Sky Wheelie competition, but that was a lot higher than she had yesterday. That was impressive, but isn't enough to take out Gravedigger. Tyler Menninga trying to hang on, and remember, she's tied for 1st with ThunderROARus, so if she can take this lead, this could help her out going into that final competition. The score to beat is an 8.990. And the score for Chelsea VanCleave, El Toro Loco is... Put her at the top! 9.249, currently 1st place in this competition last night. Can they play spoiler as the last driver today? Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Dalmatian to the moon. It is up to you guys. She's the final competitor. Will she be able to take out Chelsea VanCleave, trying to beat a score of 9.2? Chelsea trying to hang on and get her first competition victory of the weekend. She's also tied at that 1st place spot. The score to beat, 9.2. And the score for Monster Mutt Dalmatian is... Oh, yeah! The final competitor steals it away again! Spoiler to the hometown girl, says not in my house, and she goes back to back. The Sky Wheelie competition victories with that 9.425. Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian, 2 for 2 in this competition, the Sky Wheelie competition, and we're waiting for her to come back out here. There's a nice in-a-cab look there.
Oh, she has to run. I don't know if you've seen her on the camera. She's all the way out there. Well, also, her and Chelsea started the same year in 2023, so they're both fairly new competitors, but I mean, Jamie also competed at Monster Jam World Finals and put on a show, held the lead there at Monster Jam Freestyle for a while, so making her name in the sport. Let's catch up with Jamie Sullivan.
We'll let you catch your breath here for a second here, Jamie. 2 for 2 in the Sky Wheelie competition. You have been having great luck there on that log stack. I mean, that just seems to be your preferred choice here this weekend.
Oh yeah, you know, this dirt is super tacky, and you can see that as we're going on with these competitions. But, you know, coming out last, I knew I had to send it as hard as I could. And, of course, last night it worked out to my advantage, and here I did this afternoon, too. Did you guys have fun?
They're going to get ready here for our very last competition, which is Monster Jam Freestyle. You got this win under your belt. You think you can carry this momentum to the very last competition?
You know, we're sure going to try. This puppy has so many tricks up its sleeve, so I'm super pumped for it. But, hey, are you guys ready for freestyle?
And then let's make some noise for your Sky Wheelie competition winner, Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Oh, where you guys at? Let me see. I need everybody. Give you all a second to light them up. Yeah, bring those lights down. There you go. Just a few more to get lit up. All right, y'all. I need you guys to follow my lead. Y'all ready? Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep it going. Let's go. Actually his best run that he's had as well, putting it all together in the freestyle. We kind of see from Hall Brothers Racing so far this competition weekend, they just have had some difficulties out there on the track, but that was the most cohesive run. Will that be reflected in the score? And that score is a 5.721. So kicking us next from Hall Brothers Racing, Kraehmer, Rammunition.
JudgesZone.com. Another solid run there from the Rammunition Monster Jam truck and Kraehmer. Now let's see where we put him in this competition here as our second competitor. Will he be able to beat on his teammate there, Mark Hall and Raminator? That'll be solely up to you.
The score for Kraehmer Rammunition coming up on the board, the 5.296, so Mark Hall beats him out. Kraehmer currently in second place. It's the second truck up there. We see some of our UNOH technicians coming out right here. So, did you see anything that could have caused damage out there?
There's just a little underpowered, so hopefully it's not a transmission issue or an electrical issue there, but it looked like there was a little underpower there throughout his run. Oh, I'm getting word now is a valve cover leak, so that would have a lot to do with why he was underpowered here throughout the end of his run.
And I told you, as I was saying, it's been a tough event weekend so far with the Hall Brothers Racing. It seems like there's been breakage or they just had issues out there. Sometimes you just can't escape those gremlins. So still give a big round of applause for Kraehmer, Rammunition, doing a great job. You got to battle through those on some of those weekends. So he's kind of just getting in a rut. So much for coming out, James. And we have some more super fans. We have a guy that comes out to all of a number of events. I'm going to go ahead and let you introduce.
Coming up next, your 2024 Monster Jam Rising Star of the Year Award winner, Jamie Sullivan, Monster by Dalmatian.
Sullivan right there. You saw her fly high in the Sky Wheeler competition, taking that victory. And in this one, she says, you know what, I'm going to go even higher. Just unfortunately had a bad landing, costing some breakage. So you see two drivers back to back just get taken out like that. But it is the final competition. And the score for Monster by Dalmatian is 8.607. So she is now the women to beat moving forward through this competition. Currently second place in the competition, trying to get to that top of the leaderboard. Colt Stevens. pulling off the Morgan and Morgan backflip. He's trailing VanCleave, El Toro Loco. He knew he needed a big run. Pulling off the backflip there, has a chance to catapult him to the top of his leaderboard. And he finishes it off with a popper stoppie, just holding it in place out there. But will it be enough? The score for ThunderROARus is... Put him at the top, 9.522. He's now the man to beat. Yo, help me out, Hampton. Put those fins together. Let me see those fins together. I see some of y'all doing it. And give it up for Mikayla, Tulachka, Megalodon. She almost had her first victory there, competition win in the VanCleave 2 Skills Challenge. Then comes out in freestyle, pulls off an extremely difficult move with that bicycle, getting into a sidewall almost. The score for Mikayla Tulachka, Megalodon, is 8.056, a solid score that's good enough for third place. Currently trying to find her way up the leaderboard, but Colt Stevens with that backflip just is the man. All the way from Texas, Alex Bardin. Just get her done too.
Time to rewind back to 1995.
job, and also filling in for the other Tulachka.
Yeah, Brandon is getting married next week, so.
Well, let's see if he's enough to get to the top of the leaderboard. Score for Just Get Her Done 2 is 6.295. Good enough for she's going to try. She's currently in first place in the overall standings, trying to get this overall victory. Consistency is key here, so if she could just get to the top of this leaderboard, she might be able to hang on. But you know, what did you think about that run? She did have the technical move there at the end, but kind of didn't finish as strong as I think she would.
Definitely not in the 9s, but definitely a strong 8 somewhere. So we'll see 2nd or 3rd place right now.
Well, let's see the score for El Toro Loco. Okay, you're right on the money, 8.243. There's one driver remaining. And I think y'all know who it is. Menninga. Gravedigger. Judgeszone.com, code HAM, the last driver of the event. And they're all battling out, trying to get that BKT overall event championship. Will that be enough? It is up to you. Lock it in, Hampton. See if Tyler Menninga can get to the top of the leaderboard in this competition, or at least get a high enough score to make it interesting here. The score is in, and the score for Gravedigger is... not enough, 9.159, which winner, Monster Jam Freestyle, Colt Stevens, ThunderROARus. But will it be enough? I have no idea how this is going to shake up. It has been all over the place. So, your winner in JCB Racing Competition 8, 3 in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, 5 in Sky Wheelies, and 8 in Freestyle. That event total of 24 is Colt Stevens, ThunderROARus, VanCleave, Toro, Loco held it to the very end, but Colt says get out of the way, and he gets the victory. Let's catch up with Colt right now.
Colt, this is huge. The freestyle win, the overall event championship, again in a historic building here in Hampton. Congratulations, I know. A lot of emotions, a lot of excitement here.
No doubt about it, absolutely awesome. You know, Tyler laid it down out here in Great Deer Country. But to come away with a win, ThunderROARus, 2 years we've had this truck out here, coming away with a win here in Hampton, absolutely epic. I can't believe it.
Congratulations. You got any final words here for these Hampton fans here?
Thank you, Hampton!
Let's hear for your overall event champion and freestyle winner, Colt Stevens, ThunderROARus.
Hampton, we want to thank you for coming out. You guys have been such a fantastic audience, and we still have 2 events remaining. So if you want to get some more Monster Jam action in your life, we'll be back here tonight, starting at 6 p.m. So head on back if you like, or you can come tomorrow as well. With that said, please be safe on your way home. On the way out, feel free to stop by the merch stands, pick up the latest Monster Jam Spin Master. For myself, I'm Ray. For my co-host, that is K Young, and that was Monster Jam.